Hello and welcome to the Blockchain Musician. In today's news, we're talking about Ujo Portal. Ujo Portal is Ujo Music's newest release, where musicians can make money from music streams on their website. If you don't already know, Ujo Music is currently a platform that uses Ethereum as its currency. So listeners can go on their website and they can listen to music and they can download the music. It's pretty similar to iTunes and Apple Music. So right now they're at the iTunes music stage where you can go in and find new music, find new artists, and then listen to previews of their song and download their music. But now they're stepping into more of the Apple Music territory where you can stream the music and the musicians also get paid that way too. You go to ujomusic.com and you can find out more about what they do and how they do it. So Ujo Music's only mission is to make musicians more money, and they do that from paying them for as many different ways as possible as they can think of. So as they show here, you can share your music. There are no fees for the transactions, and you earn 100% of your sales, and your tips automatically split payments with collaborators, and they do that using smart contracts, as most platforms that use blockchain technology do. And then they also sell digital collectible badges. So these badges are something that's unique to Ujo Music, so it's another way for fans to show their support for that artist. It would be similar to a fan purchasing vinyl or some limited edition merch item that the musician creates to represent one of their albums or other music projects that they have going on. So for instance, you see this artist here on the left, and their name is Rack, and they have the option, the listeners do, to purchase a badge or to tip the artist. So along with them actually, going to their page and downloading their music, supporting them in that way, giving them Ethereum for their album. They can also tip the artist in Ethereum, and they can also purchase their badge, which is $5 there. So with their badges look sort of like this. So this is what happens when you purchase a badge. The badge becomes a token, and that goes into your digital wallet. So for instance, for a Rack, they had an album come out that was named Ego, and so if you purchase their collectible badge for their Ego album, then you in turn collect a Ego token. And so with this being a token, it does mean that you are able to exchange it with other listeners, other fans on the website, just like you can with any other tokens. You can also have transactions with that. There is no monetary value for these collectible badges, however, so you're really just giving away the token that represents your support for that artist. And so that's actually a pretty nice idea, because musicians also get to see fans who are willing to pay more than what they're already offering for their albums. So if your album is costing $10 and someone actually wants to donate $50 to you, just like for Bandcamp, where you can go and set your own price and you can say pay as much as you want for this album. Here, in turn, you're kind of doing that by saying, here, you can purchase my album for $10 and then donate more money for me and my projects by tipping me or purchasing this token, which this token is specialized because it also says that not only do I support you as an artist, but I really, really enjoy this single project that you put out here. Like, I really, really like this. So yeah, that's cool and unique that Ujo Music is doing. You're saying that I support Rack, and you're saying I also really enjoyed this Ego album. And the musician can always go back and they can see how many people here have actually purchased those tokens and have supported them in that way and got those badges for that particular album. So here you can see it says this is for the Ego album, and the total supply is 140. That's how many that they had initially, and they actually sold all 140 of those collectible badges, which is great. And then you can go back and see all the addresses of the people who actually went through and purchase those badges, so you know specifically which fans those are and who gave you that extra support. So if you go again back to ujomusic.com, you can see that you can just listen and preview to different songs and artists that are currently selling their music on this platform. So here it's nice because you do get to listen to these songs for free by just going onto this website. But again, if you really want to support the artist, then you should actually go ahead and set yourself a profile, so then the musicians can get paid from those music streams as well. There is one key difference between what Ujo Music was doing with the downloads and what they're doing with the streaming. And that is, for the music downloads, Ethereum is used as the currency. So you already have your digital wallet, and when you download the album, you're actually giving the musician Ethereum. When you're streaming that music, then the artist is actually getting DAI. So DAI, which is DAI, is a stable coin, and they use that because it has a very close value to the American dollar. So it's currently valued at 99 cents. So in theory, every time you stream a song, you're paying 99 cents for that stream, and that artist is getting exactly $1 for that stream. So another key feature and incentive that Ujo Music has right now is that if you sign up and you are already signed up, either or you're newly joining or you're already a part of their community, then you get $1 of DAI stablecoin. And each song is also 99 cents. So they're giving you this dollar for free, which means that you also get 100 free streams of music, which is great. So they're also using this as a way to solidify their proof of contract, so that they can show you that it actually works, the transactions are smooth, and they're streamless. And they're actually using this stablecoin because it is very low volatility. So you don't have to worry too much about, if you have $1 of DAI stablecoin today, is it going to be worth that same dollar tomorrow, or is it going to drop to 50 cents? Ethereum is a lot more volatile than the DAI stablecoin is. So it's a smart move for them to go with this product. And there are a lot more stablecoins popping up in the cryptocurrency world. So it's really becoming the way of exchanges in today's world. So I'm glad that they actually went with that. That means that there's a lot less of a risk when it comes to actually getting paid for these music streams. You don't have to worry as a musician as to whether or not the value of these streams, if you get 1,000 streams this month and 3,000 streams next month, are your paychecks going to be the same for both of those months? The answer is no. You will still get 3 times as much as you did in that first month where you got 1,000 streams, because it is a stable coin and it's not very volatile. The value is not going to change much, and they're trying their hardest to keep it at a dollar-to-dollar rate. So $1 of the stable coin will always equal the dollar of one American dollar. So, long story short, all in all, Ujo Music is here for the musician. Their only mission is to make musicians more money. So if you as a musician are focused on getting more money, just in general, more money back in your pocket, then Blockchain Musician is here for you, and so is Ujo Music. They're allowing you to get paid for your digital album sales, just like iTunes would. They're allowing fans to tip you directly any amount that your fan desires. If they want to give you $1,000, they can send you $1,000, which will be converted into Ethereum. Remember, that's all through Ethereum. They're also allowing fans to support you and your projects independently and directly through purchasing these collectible badges that turn into tokens that can also be exchanged. So for fans that are out there too, people who just enjoy listening to music, you guys can purchase these badges and you can, trade them just like Pokemon cards with other fans that are out there. And now they're also allowing fans to stream the music similar to Apple Music, and just like Spotify, the musicians will be getting paid for these music streams. So the more people actually listen to your music besides just the album download, the more money the musician gets in their pockets too. And that's going through the DAI stablecoin, whose value is a 1-to-1 ratio with the American dollar. So, all in all, money, 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 money. This all means more money for the musicians, more money for the artists. So, if you thought that this was helpful and informational, go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and drop it down in the comments if you think Ujo music is for you. Any other ideas you would like them to put out there for you. Make sure you share this video with your friends. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more information. We'll see you next time.